Greetings of the day. Today we will be discussing about the trigonometry, compound formulas and other formulas and its applications. Now, let us recollect the formulas what you have learnt in the classroom, that is the cos A plus B equals the cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, cos A minus B as cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, sin A plus B sin A cos B plus cos A sin B and sin of A minus B as sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. These are the basic formula which we need to get, and from this if you are adding these two you will get another formula, if you subtract you will get another formula. Same way here, if you add up what you will be getting, cos A plus B plus cos A minus B will give us 2 cos A cos B. Same way, if you subtract these two, cos A plus B minus cos A minus B will give us minus 2 sin A sin B from these two formula. And then if you multiply these two, that is a cos A plus B into cos A minus B, you will get cos squared B minus sin squared A. Cos squared B minus sin squared A. Now, these are the addition of these two and subtraction, and then you have multiplied this. Now, let us move into these two formula, that is a sin of A plus B plus sin of A minus B, you get 2 sin A cos B. Similarly, sin of A plus B minus sin of A minus B, you get 2 cos A sin B. Same way we multiply these two, you get sin of A plus B into sin of A minus B will give us what you will get? You get as sin squared A minus sin squared B, or you can have that cos squared B minus cos squared A. Since you know that as 1 minus cos squared A is sin squared A and 1 minus cos squared B as sin squared B, so from there you get cos squared B minus cos squared A. Then tan A plus B as tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B, tan A minus B as tan A minus tan B upon 1 plus tan A tan B. These are the formulas. Then we get what is a sin C plus sin D. You have here sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. If you assume this as a C and this as a D, you get the new formula. That is sin C plus sin D. It is very important, and most of the places we will be using that as 2 sin C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. Similarly, sin C minus sin D equals 2 cos C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D by 2, and cos C plus cos D you get 2 cos C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2, and then cos C minus cos D you get minus 2 sin C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. Now, these are the main formulas we got. Now, if you replace here B with A, you get a new formula, that is cos 2a. If you replace b with a, you will get a plus a, that is cos 2a, and this becomes a cos squared a, and this becomes a sin squared a. So, cos 2a is cos squared a minus sin squared a. Or in other way round, you will write this as a 2 cos squared a minus 1, because you know sin square a is 1 minus cos squared a. Or in other way around, you can write 1 minus 2 sin squared a, because you know cos squared a is 1 minus sin squared a. Then the same thing we can write in terms of tan also, that is 1 minus tan squared a upon 1 plus tan squared a. That is, if you divide this by cos squared a and multiply by cos squared a, or you write that as you multiply by sec squared a and divide by sec squared a, and you know sec squared a is 1 plus tan squared a. So, from there you get this formula. Again, if you replace in this formula sin of a plus b, if you replace b with a, so you get sin 2a equals 2 sin a cos a. Sin 2a is 2 sin a cos a. Similarly, here if you substitute tan a plus b, in this b equal to a, if you substitute it, you get tan 2a equals 2 tan a upon 1 minus tan squared a. Even in this sin 2a, you can have in terms of tan, that is 2 tan a upon 1 plus tan squared a. A sec squared a, if you multiply it and divide it, you will get this 2 tan a upon 1 plus tan squared a, that is in terms of tan a. Now, let us apply these formulas which you have learnt in question, and let us find out what are the applications are there. The first question says that cot alpha plus tan alpha equal to m and 1 by cos alpha minus cos alpha equal to n, then what relations from these options we will be getting there. So, what is given us? So, cot alpha plus tan alpha equal to m. You know that as a cot alpha is 1 by tan alpha. So, we write this as 1 plus the tan squared alpha by tan alpha equal to m. This we get. So, from this you get sec squared alpha equal to m tan alpha. This is one relation we get from the given. Similarly, if you simplify the another one, that is 1 by cos alpha minus cos alpha equal to n given. So, from this 1 minus cos squared alpha by cos alpha equal to n. Or in other way around, you can write this as a sin squared alpha, because 1 minus cos squared alpha is sin squared alpha. So, sin squared alpha upon cos alpha equal to n. Now, we can multiply and divide, so we can bring that into our tan formula. From this, you can multiply. So, sin squared alpha equal to n cos alpha equal to n cos alpha. Now, from this, if you multiply by sec squared alpha, that means you are dividing by cos squared alpha. So, if you are dividing by cos squared alpha or you multiply by sec squared alpha, what you will get? Tan squared alpha equals n sec alpha. You get tan square alpha equal to n sec alpha. So, this one you square it. If you are squaring from this, come here. So, if you are squaring, what you will get? Tan power 4 alpha equals n squared sec squared alpha. Tan power 4 alpha equals n squared sec squared alpha you get. Now, we know sec squared alpha is m tan alpha. So, this you substitute at n square m tan alpha equals a tan power 4 alpha. So, from this tan alpha you can cancel it as alpha is not equal to 0. So, therefore, not equal to 0 and not equal to pi. So, therefore, tan cube alpha equals n squared m we get. So, from this tan alpha equals n squared m power 1 by 3 we get. So, we get tan alpha equal to n square m power 1 by 3. Now, again if you are simplifying here, the value of tan alpha from this you get sec alpha. That is, if you are substituting tan alpha equal to sec squared alpha by m in this. So, tan alpha if you are substituting here sec squared alpha by m the whole square equals n sec alpha. Suppose if you are taking this as a 1 and this as a 2, put the value of tan alpha, that is a tan alpha equal to what you get sec squared alpha by m. This value if you substitute here, so you get this as sec power 4 alpha by m square equals n sec alpha. Again cross it and sec alpha can be cancelled. So, you get a sec cube alpha equals n m square. Yeah, sec alpha equals what you will get n m squared power 1 by 3. This we get. We know the identity, that is sec squared alpha minus the tan squared alpha equal to 1. Sec squared alpha minus tan squared alpha equal to 1. Now, replace here. So, this you have sec alpha is this one, whole square means n m squared power 2 by 3 minus n squared m power 2 by 3 equal to 1. Now, you are taking inside that 2, you get n square m power 4 power 1 by 3 minus n power 4 m square power 1 by 3 equal to 1. Now, from this m power 4 you can write m into m cube. So, from there you take it out m. So, n squared m power 1 by 3 minus. Similarly, here also you can write this n power 4 as n cube into n. So, you can take out n out. So, it gives us n m squared power 1 by 3 equal to 1. Now, we got the relation of n square and then m squared n. Now, check the answer what we have here. So, A m into mn square power 1 by 3 minus n into nm square power 1 by 3 equal to 1. This we have. So, this is the answer for this question. So, here what we have done, simple manipulation of one value to another one, and we have used a formula only sec squared alpha, that is equal to 1 plus tan squared alpha, and we have manipulated the simplification of this question. Now, the second question says, if cos 2 alpha equal to 3 cos 2 beta minus 1 upon 3 minus cos 2 beta, then what is the ratio of tan alpha by tan beta equals? So, it may be the option of this one. So, what is given here? So, cos 2 alpha equals 3 cos 2 beta minus 1 upon 3 minus cos 2 beta. You know cos 2 theta equals what? So, cos 2 theta in terms of tan. Why we need in terms of tan? We need the ratio of tan alpha and tan beta. So, we can write this cos 2 alpha as 1 minus a tan squared alpha by 1 plus a tan squared alpha. Here also you write the same way, 1 minus tan squared beta upon 1 plus a tan squared beta minus 1 upon 3 minus of 1 minus the tan squared beta upon 1 plus the tan squared beta. If you further simplify this, 3 minus 3 tan squared beta minus 1 minus the tan squared beta divided by 1 plus tan squared beta you get in the numerator. Similarly, in the denominator, 3 plus 3 tan squared beta minus 1 plus the tan squared beta upon 1 plus tan squared beta you get. Then the numerator 1 plus tan squared beta and the denominator 1 plus tan squared beta get cancelled. So now what you get? 3 minus 1, that is 2, and minus 3 minus 1 minus 4 tan squared beta upon, you get 3 minus 1, 2, and 3 plus 1, 4 tan squared beta. So this gives us, if you are cancelling 2 by taking common, so you get 1 minus 2 tan squared beta upon 1 plus 2 tan squared beta is 1 minus the tan squared alpha by 1 plus the tan squared alpha. But what we have to find out? We have to find out the ratio of tan alpha by tan beta. So now let us do the componendo dividendo, that is CD, componendo and dividendo. That means what you will doing that numerator plus the denominator upon numerator minus the denominator. So now if you have the numerator 1 minus tan square alpha plus 1 plus tan square alpha means you get 2 upon this minus this you get minus 2 tan squared alpha. Similarly, this upon this you get 2 upon this minus this you get minus 4 tan squared beta. Now this 2 and 2 get cancelled and this 2 and 4 get cancelled, 2 remains and this get cancelled. So now what we want to get tan alpha by tan beta. So 2 equals tan squared alpha by tan squared beta. We get 2 equals the tan square alpha by tan square beta. Take this there and only to this side. So you get tan square alpha by tan square beta is 2. But what we have to find out? The ratio of tan alpha by tan beta. So if you are taking square root on both sides, you get tan alpha by tan beta equals plus minus root 2. So this can give as a plus root 2 or it can give as a minus root 2. So now you can see the option, it is 1 minus 1 and then root 2 and minus root 2. So the options are C as well as D. So options C and D are right answers. So what we have used the formula, only one formula, that is the cos 2 theta equals 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Understood well? Now let us move into the next question. In this question what it is given, it is very simple and easiest question. So now here cot 15 plus cot 75 plus cot 135 minus cosec 30 is equal to minus 1, 0, 1 or none. So now here we are having cot 15 plus cot 75 plus cot 135 minus cosec 30 degree. So from this we can write this as a cot 15. We know that as a cot 75 is same as the tan 15 because 90 minus theta. Cot 90 minus 15 is 75, so cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. Plus here also you can write this as cot 90 plus theta, that is a cot 90 plus 45 minus cosec 30 is 2, that you know well. Now from this cot 15 plus tan 15, this becomes Cot 90 plus theta, it comes in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, cot is negative and it is 90 plus theta. So, this will give us minus tan 45 minus 2. So, cos 15 by sin 15 plus sin 15 by cos 15 minus 1, because tan 45 is 1, minus 2. So, from there you get 1 upon sin 15 cos 15 minus 3. Now, multiply by 2 and divide by 2. क्या मिलेगा? So, 2 by 2 sin 15 cos 15 minus 3. 2 sin theta cos theta. We know the formula, 2 sin A cos A is sin 2A. So, this will give us a sin 30 degree minus 3. What is sin 30? It is a half. So, this will go up. So, 4 minus 3. You get 1. So, the option what we have, minus 1, 0, 1 or none. So, the option is C. So, here simple formula we have used and then quadrant we have checked, that is 90 plus theta means what, and then the simplification of it, and we get 4 minus 3, that is equal to 1. The option as the value of this equal to 1. Now, अगला example में देखते हैं. So, if sin of y plus z minus x, sin of z plus x minus y and sin of x plus y minus z are in GP, then tan x, tan y and tan z are in what? Either it is in HP or AP or GP or none of this. So, what is given? These three terms are in AP. So, you know that as if they are in AP means the difference of the consecutive terms must be same. So, we get here sin of z plus x minus y minus sin of y plus z minus x must be equal to sin of x plus y minus z minus sin of z plus x minus y. So, if A, B, C are in AP, then B minus A equal to C minus B, that formula. So, now it look like sin C minus sin D. So, sin C minus sin D means what you have a formula, that is sin C minus sin D equals 2 cos C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D by 2. Now, here C is z plus x minus y and D is y plus z minus x. So, इन दोनों को हम ऐड करें by 2 करें, फिर subtract करें by 2 करें. So, you will get another formula, that is 2 cos this plus this. So, you get here plus x minus x get cancelled and then minus y plus y get cancelled. So, z plus z, 2z by 2, that gives us z. Then sin of this minus this. So, this minus this means z minus z cancelled, x minus of minus x plus x. So, that is 2x minus y, so minus 2y by 2. This is this side. Same way that side also we can do that, sin of x plus y minus z. It also look like sin C minus sin D formula. So, you get 2 cos. इन दोनों को ऐड करते हैं तो क्या मिलेगा, x plus x 2x, y and y get cancel, minus z and plus z get cancelled. So, 2 cos 2x by 2, that gives us a cos x into sin of this minus this minus this means x and x get cancelled, y minus of minus y, that gives us a 2y, and then minus z, this becomes minus z. So, minus 2z by 2 mila. So, now these 2 and this 2 get cancelled. So, cos z sin of x minus y equals cos x sin of y minus z. You know sin of a minus b, what is the formula? That is the cos z into sin x cos y minus cos x sin y equals cos x into, now sin of y minus z means लिख सकते हैं sin y cos z minus cos y sin z. अभी अंदर करते हैं तो क्या मिलेंगे, sin x cos y cos z minus cos x sin y cos z equals cos x sin y cos z minus cos x cos y sin z. Now we have to think of tan x tan y tan z. So divide throughout by cos x cos y cos z. क्या मिलेगा, अभी cos x cos y cos z मिलेगा, so sin x upon cos x, क्योंकि cos y cos z cancel होगा, that becomes a tan x. So the tan x minus, अगला cos x और cos z cancel होगा, sin y by cos y, that gives us a tan y equals, अगला cos x और cos z cancel होगा, so sin y by cos y, that gives us a tan y minus, here cos x and cos y cancel हो जाएगा, so sin z by cos z, that gives us a tan z. So क्या मिलेगा अभी, so you have tan x minus tan y equals the tan y minus tan z, therefore tan x tan y tan z are in, क्या है, in AP, because the difference of the consecutive terms are equal. So we get this tan x tan y tan z are in AP. Let us recollect this one. What formula we have used? We have used only sin C minus sin D formula. We are given these are in AP. If they are in AP, then the difference of the consecutive terms must be equal. So we have used that concept, and then we have applied a formula sin C minus sin D, and then lastly to get it into tan x tan y tan z, we divide it by cos x cos y cos z, and we get the answer as tan x tan y tan z are in AP. So your option is A is the right option. So now next question, let us move into. अब इस क्वेश्चन में क्या है, if alpha plus beta equal to 90 degree, then the maximum value of sin alpha sin beta is what? That they are asking. It may be 1, a half, or 3 by 2, or none of this. So we have to find out sin alpha sin beta is what. Now we are given alpha plus beta equal to 90 degree. So beta can be written as 90 minus alpha. So if you substitute here sin alpha sin of 90 minus alpha. What is sin 90 minus alpha? That is cos alpha. So we get sin alpha into cos alpha. So multiply and divide by 2, so you get 2 sin alpha cos alpha by 2. So we know that as 2 sin alpha cos alpha is sin 2 alpha by 2. We know sin 2 alpha by 2, and you know that the value of sin theta or whatever be that value, it lies between minus 1 and 1. So half sin 2 alpha कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँचेगा, माइनस हाफ से हाफ तक पहुँचेगा. So now what they are asking, that is the maximum value of sin alpha sin beta. So the maximum value of this expression is half. So the maximum value is half. So very simple question we have done, that is the sin alpha sin beta value is what? if alpha plus beta equal to 90 degree. That is sin alpha sin of 90 minus alpha, because given that as alpha plus beta equal to 90. From there you bring that into the formula sin 2 alpha by 2, and you know that as sin theta values lies between minus 1 and 1. So, this expression gives the maximum value half and the minimum value of the r's, that becomes a minus half. So, your option B is the right option. So, today we have seen that trigonometric basic formulas and its applications. Thank you.